welcome to St. Paul's Preschool. I'm Terry Mohop, the director here, and this is
Michelle Brett, the Extended Hours Coordinator and Assistant Director. Welcome.
We're so glad you're interested in our school. We've been part of the St. Paul's community for over 60 years, and so many of our families have got alumni here and recommend us to their friends. It makes us really happy to know that people love our school that much. We have two programs under one roof. The first is a mornings-only preschool program that runs from 9 to 11:30. The other is an extended hours preschool program that starts at 7 a.m. and runs until 6 p.m. with hours and days available to help suit the parents' needs. Both of the class students and both of the schools run on the same curriculum. We've developed it here at St. Paul's in conjunction with our teachers, the state standards, and the folks at Central Bucks School District. We have a close relationship, especially with the kindergarten teachers at Barclay, and we talk to them regularly to make sure that our kids are ready for kindergarten when they leave our pre-K program. So our preschool starts at 2 years and 7 months old. It starts with our playgroup group that meets either Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday mornings. They spend a lot of time learning about how to be together in a group and get along. They do stories and songs, they talk about colors and shapes, and they spend some time getting used to being away from home for a while. This group is led by our teacher Lisa Bluzak, and she is wonderful at making every child feel welcome and important. So we have several 3-4-year-old classes, one that meets on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, some that meet on Tuesday, Thursday only, and one that meets on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. These kids get together multiple times a week for the same 2.5-hour time period. We begin to introduce things like fine motor skills for writing readiness and scissors. We teach them colors, numbers, and we work together to sing songs. The children come in the morning with their parents and are dropped off. They place their coats in their backpacks where they go and start with a small circle with their teacher. They talk about what they're going to do during the day, and they might use the calendar to investigate some math skills. During the day, the children break into learning centers, and they participate in different activities that the teachers have prepared to support the curriculum for that day. We use a program at St. Paul's called Handwriting Without Tears that introduces the kids to letter formation with the use of manipulatives. They build the letters from things like blocks that create every single letter of the uppercase alphabet and most of the lowercase ones, so that by the time they're ready to actually take pencil to hand and start writing, the words and the directions to create letters are familiar to them. Our pre-K classes are for 4 and 5-year-olds who are ready for kindergarten next year. We do offer a program for a grow year for kids who want to do the 4-5 year again, who have a couple extra time to give. However, we have a 3-day 4-5 program and we have a 5-day 4-5 program. Our 5-day kids get to participate in some extra activities on Tuesdays and Thursdays like cooking and gardening. They learn a whole farm to table curriculum with our wonderful Green Thumb gardeners, and they participate in the Eating in the Alphabet program when they cook on Tuesdays. They work more on letter recognition, letter formation, and the fine motor skills that are necessary to be ready for kindergarten. We support the language used by Math and Focus at Central Bucks so that the kids are prepared when they hear those terms when they go to school. They spend 2.5 hours a day here in activities including circle, learning centers, and some free play time. We also have a Christian pre-K and a Christian 3-4 program. The Christian 3-4 class meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the Christian pre-K meets Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. While they use the same curriculum and support the same learning goals and objectives as our other classes, the curriculum and story content may be a little bit more with a Christian emphasis. For example, while a pre-K teacher may be using a story about Clifford to teach about being good to our neighbors, the Christian pre-K teacher will use a Bible story or a parable to teach the same lesson. All of our classes do have a Christian basis, so we talk about Christmas, Easter, we say grace before snacks, and we practice those values that are important to us. Now that we've talked a little bit about our morning-only preschool program, I'm going to turn it over to Michelle Brett so that she can tell you a little bit more about extended hours.
Hi guys, come on down this hallway and we'll start with the Baby Bears classroom. Welcome to the Baby Bears classroom. In this room, this is where it happens with the babies. We start with 6-week-olds up to approximately 1. As you see, this is a comfy, cozy room that has cribs for each child and a lot of area for the children to move around once they get moving, and some nice, comfy rocking chairs so that we make sure we give comfort and love to all of the babies, along with making sure they're working on the developmental milestones that all happen during that most important first year. Welcome to our Teddy Bears classroom. This is where our 1 to 2-year-old children start out and play and learn and do so many transitions. This is a really big year. We usually go from sleeping in cribs to sleeping on little tiny baby cots, from taking more naps than one to working in the afternoon on naps. They still eat in their high chairs, but this is all about transitions. They're learning to walk, they're learning to talk, and it's a lot of fun. Again, meeting those developmental milestones, but most of all, being safe and comfortable within our room. Welcome to our Panda Bears classroom. This is for our children that are 2 to 3 years old. They follow the same curriculum as the playgroup, which Terry Mohap had already talked about. So they're a little bit younger than some of the ones who've started in playgroup, but we all are working towards the same preschool readiness. They sleep on cots. They also sit on chairs versus high chairs. Again, we do follow the same curriculum as the playgroup. We try to have a lot of fun. We go outside a lot, and they're learning how even more talking and having a great time here at St. Paul's. Welcome to our Polar Bears classroom. This is our preschool age classroom, 3 to 4-year-olds. They are doing the same curriculum that Terry Mohap discussed when she showed you the 3-4-year-old preschool rooms in the half-day preschool. This is set up so the children can be here all day. They can eat lunch here. They also do still nap here. And again, we are getting them ready for pre-K.
So in the downstairs part of our building, our classrooms go on. We have 3 more classrooms down here, as well as our gym for rainy days.
Welcome to our Grizzly Bears pre-K classroom. This is where the pre-K class for our extended hours occurs, and we also have kindergarten enrichment for children who attend Barclay Elementary so they can come back here after kindergarten. This classroom also follows the preschool's curriculum for pre-K, and it is getting them ready for kindergarten. And we do work with the school district, Central Box, and specifically with the teachers at Barclay. This is a very large classroom, as the children can spend all day in here. They eat their lunches in here, they do their academic work in here, they have circle time and centers, and they can have some free play time also. But this is a room that they do spend the bulk of their day in. Extended hours children can be here from any time from 7 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. We do ask parents to let us know approximately what time is drop off and pick up so that we can staff accordingly. We have 5-day programs, 3-day programs, and 2-day programs. And that is available for all of the children in the extended hours program from 6 weeks to the kindergarten enrichment. The pre-K class also participates in our Green Thumbs gardening program. They learn how to plant seeds and they tend to the garden. We have a community vegetable garden that is up on the hill outside our property.
Our gym is downstairs too, and on rainy days or cool days or days that are too hot, the kids have the opportunity to have some gross motor play in our preschool gym. All the toys here are developmentally appropriate, and it gives them a chance to interact either in free play or in scheduled games. Our gym actually is slated for a facelift sometime hopefully this summer, so that by the time we come back in the fall, it'll be all fresh and new. So we're housed in St. Paul's United Methodist Church in Warrenton, Pennsylvania. We spend a lot of time here, and we do share some activities with the church family as well. We have full use of the building, and one of our privileges here is to get to spend some time with Pastor Cotto. He does a monthly chapel with our pre-K classes that lasts about 15 minutes long. He plays guitar, sings songs with the kids, and tells stories. The kids thoroughly enjoy it, and they look forward to it every month. And what would school be without the playground? Recess is definitely one of the best parts of the day. We're really happy to be able to have a wonderful playground facility for our kids right in our own backyard. Some of our most fun times during the day are spent outside on the playground. Our playground is divided into multiple sections, so the kids have a lot of activities to participate in. We have a small village where they can play in a variety of houses, including a little tiny outdoor library. In our main playground, designed mostly for the kids who are 3 and above, there's a climbing structure, swings, sand tables, and a lot of space to run and play. In the back, we have a smaller tot lot, specifically for the kids who are 2 and under. The playgroup may start out there at the beginning of the year, and then come back up to the upper playground once they've developed the gross motor skills to make them safe and ready. We also have an enclosed ball play area that is basically a nice big green open space for kids to run, play bubbles and balls without any equipment other than what they bring out here to play sports and games. So thanks so much for visiting our preschool. I know we've shown you a lot of great things today, and I'm sure there are a lot of questions. If you need to, you can always contact us or check out our website.
Thank you for visiting us, and we hope to hear from you soon.